Okay. Now, once if you get provide the details and the copy paste, so automatically all the allocation will happen. So whatever the month if you give here, based on that, my journal also will be real for this extent. See here, this is a journal. Okay, so suppose example like maybe for say February journal will you do here. So anytime we can refer this. See, sorry, not 29, 28. See here, only 3000, right? For 3000, we have the only the journal this. See how easily you can resize it. Okay. So even back that you can say like no future also can do the journal details. You don't need to do anything. Okay. So just input the manual details, automatically will be to get output. Just it depends on the how you input the details here. Instantly you can get the answer, details, journals. So this is the project we discussed today, right? So clear the requirement. Clear the requirement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now see here, this is what we do. Okay. First we need to understand what is the requirement. Okay, one second. See, see, understand end-to-end requirement. That's the reason I explained to here. What is that we want? What is the input? What is the output? That we need to understand first. Then once of us understand what we do, the identify the required results. That's also we do this. Then what is the main formula to get the result? Now, first thing, please remember. Yesterday we discussed, but still we discuss. We'll talk about it. Normally, before go to the formula, first step, what you do? This is a period. This is a cost, right? So cost per month we do. How do you do that? Number of months you need to calculate, and number of months we need to calculate first here. How can you get the number of months? There are different ways you can do, but here only count you month. But by giving datative, by giving a datative, we can get this. This is what we discussed yesterday. Datative we have like 6 parameters. This is month is one parameter because month is required. So that by month, by using M, we get the number of months from start date to end date. Then minus and plus on this automatic adjustment. Because 1 month will not be included this, we need to add back. Now, see this every month, this divided by this is the value. This is very easy, right? This divided by this. So here, first thing, we need to what is the applicable period for the division. This we saw yesterday also. How we can uh, identify this period, this month within this period. Okay, this month, see, this is January, not within this month, so we don't get. Suppose February, February is within month, yes. Then March, within this month. Then April, like this. Suppose August, not within this month. So for that we discussed yesterday file. So how we can get details like this. This is what we discussed yesterday. Okay, so for this we used AND formula. So AND formula will check the logics together and give the true or false. If all the logics true, all the conditions true, it will give true. One of the conditions not met, this is false. Here we give the two conditions. This date greater than this, again this date less than this. Then we can get the monthly cost. Otherwise, no. Right? Now in this case, 1st January, see above this date is true. Then again this one lesser than this, lesser than equal. Yes, true. Means both the conditions satisfy. Then only we if condition we do, because and will give true result. Then we get here. Otherwise, we'll get blank. This is what. See, this all we saw in the basic individually, but there's a combination. And we'll get the check the logics if we'll give the result or return the result for true values. Right now, so suppose I just 1 minute I'll reiterate this how it will work. This is the AND formula, right? Why this is see, this is AND formula, right? So this AND formula will check two combinations. This is true, right? Now, if you we do paste like this, see here, we false. This you need to understand. Why false is giving here this date? Yes, of course, this April greater than this, then same April not lesser than this. So AND formula fail. One of the conditions is not meeting, hence will get fail. So wherever true is there, I will get details of this at the calculations. Else I need to get blank. So how can you get result for true if condition? So you remember if condition, not logical. Not, usually people they say logical formula. If will not create any logic. Please understand this. Otherwise, you will get confused in the combination formula. Normally, people this.
Sir, one second, please. Sorry.
Yeah.
Screen freeze, I think. Sorry. Are you showing or moving something?
About others.
Yeah, mine is also freeze. It's
Same problem.
frozen. I was
Okay.
thinking it's my internet problem.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to join from mobile also.
Okay. Are you okay, Kanta? Are you okay?
Recording in progress.
No, it is freeze for me also.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See, whatever the formulas you are typing, no, we are not able to see.
Okay.
Correct.
I think you'll have to stop sharing and start sharing again.
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, I'll do that. Why this is. I stopped sharing, so I'll share again. Are you able to see me? See the screen?
Yes, sir. Now we are able.
Yes,
Yeah,
now it's
fine
good.
Okay, okay. So please remember, if is categorized under logical formula, but it will not create any logic, but it will give result through true or false. If true, what you want to get the result. If false, what you want to get the result. Suppose if true, so when you will give like this. If, okay, or like this. If like this. If true, what do you want? I want this value. If false, I want blank. This is simple like this. If true result, what do you want? If false, what do you want? See here, it will give. This I combined here. That's what. Okay. The same thing I keep here. Once you get to practice, you can see this entire result true. Right? See here, entire result is a true. True, what do you want? Here. Then otherwise blank. Same result. Right? So this is what we discussed yesterday. So we get the details of this. I'll go to the file. See here. This is the allocation. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So now this calculations, so monthly cost, you can get here separate calculation and link it here, or this calculations you keep here itself. I don't have any separate column. That is your wish. Suppose per month, this is not per month cost, the months. Okay, so months also you can be built in or separately you can do it. This is up to you. Right? See here, I do this. Months. See stuff F5. So whatever the calculations I give here, instead of F5, I need to give here. Means like this. So always you build the individual formulas and incorporate in this. See here, formula will be built. There's nothing else. Or what? This not required. Whatever. Okay, 1 second. So this F5. So this is a 5. So I need to create here copy. So here in the F5, create. So this is bottom of formula will work here. That's the reason. So this entire thing with put in the, see here. That instead of F6 earlier referred this, but this entire formula incorporated in this. That's why you can select a big formula. Otherwise nothing. So either you can say individual formula link it, or in one formula is all one formula only you can join it. This is up to you. Okay. Now this one formula you copy paste across, it must work. That's the way you need to build the formula. Okay. So this is the allocation how we need to do. For this we used here and formula and if formula. That's all. Then here how many months that we get here, months, to get months, dated if. See here, dated if and if. We learned earlier separately, now we combine, we will do it. In this sheet, only this formula we can make a dynamic. Just change the date, automatically it will be, allocation will happen automatically. It takes time when you do manually. I'm not sure, but through formula, yes. Suppose anyone manipulate like this. Suppose cost is like Indian to this, but to match with this, automatically people manually they put like this, right? So instead of July, so August also will be there in this. But how can you check this? What you do here, just copy, select entire thing and paste it, right? Automatically it will always will go. That is the way you can control the data. Otherwise, okay, this is a formula driven, so no issue, nothing will carry on. But any escalation comes, what you need to do? You need to say something like, this person do this. That person will ask, no, Excel is wrong. I don't know because I thought this is Excel formula, but this has a hard code. Why a hard code is required in the when you have the builder formula, right? That's the reason review mechanism very perfect if you go through this, formula and a build tracker. Very, very effective. Okay, clear till now? But when you use slowly one by one, you do identify what is the eligible value. Whenever eligible, how can you get the details? Right? First and then if to return result, then for the months we need to ask date if. Can you go ahead now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I will be sending this report so you can. I need time, go through it and if you have any questions, still I am happy to explain any number of time. Don't think video is there like what if I ask what you think? No, I don't think anything. The more you ask, I'm happy. If you don't ask also, I'm not happy. Okay. Now, this is tracker like we saw earlier in this tab. Okay. Now, how can I get based on the month? So suppose I put the month end. To get the details, I need to have this. Okay. For this logic is whenever I give the month, that I need to get the logic here, the details here. For that, we have a lot of formulas. Okay. Suppose I have the month end. So February month. So I need to get February details here. So which formula you can give here? Can you tell me? What are the formulas based on the entire second? I need to get dynamic way. So I said like suppose I want the May details. When you get the May details, May month I need to get here. See, this is the month May. All the details should get reflected here because I need to prepare details. No, so I need to get separately. Then I can get the details. So how can you get the details based on the month? Can anyone tell me? Try.
So offset.
Yes. Offset. It's lookup. Right. Indirect. Sorry. Index. It's lookup. It's lookup and row or rows, right? So like this, we need to get the details. We can get the details like this, or VLOOKUP also you can get. See, not only one way to get the details. That's why I tell you, we have so many formulas. Whatever the way, whatever the formula you need to, very you are comfortable, you can use this formula. But think whether that formula is that formula will work or not. Very, very important. We'll show all the formulas, right? Because once if we know all the formulas, you can get the details like that. Okay. Now, suppose this. Okay. So I'll delete this also. Okay. Now, so based on this, I need to get here. So suppose first offset. So offset. So offset will work based on the selection. One thing. Not only is offset with the match, because offset to select the range, match to get the column number in this, right? So first let us what match, because whatever here the date, so the date column we need to fetch. That means this, right? So suppose from here I need to select this. What is the match column here? Till here, this is ninth column. So how can I get the ninth column here? See like this. Match this you need to fix because this copy paste should not change. Now, so lookup value is this. So match from here, okay, and entire thing, okay, fix it, then 0. So from here 10th column, from here ninth column, because offset from starting 0 it will come. For match, starting itself count will come 1. Hope is clear. Offset will count the column. It will take starting point is 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, right? But match starting itself count starting from 1. That is the difference. Now when you count from this, it is 9. Count from here to 10. That's why we get 10 here. But offset, my start point is this. So match 0 is this, 1, 2, 3. That means match should start from here. So what I do here, instead of this, I give here the 9, right? Now this keep aside. This I'll copy and paste because this is required for the offset formula. Now offset formula, offset. So reference is this. I'll come like this. Okay. This should not change. Okay. Then so row number. So I don't want to change. Column number 9. Okay. I need only one cell, right? So this is up to 3 parameters only, one cell selection. Then height and width for the range selection. I don't want range, only one cell. That's the reason I am ignoring this. Okay. Then close this. See here, what is the value? 1000. This is this 1000. Suppose to check this, delete it. When you delete, see, I get 0. That means it is working. This is sense check we need to do as a none. Now, in this 9 is static. So to make dynamic, already we have the formula. This you copy this, then go here, delete this, paste here. That's what. See here, okay. What is the problem now? So this is constant, right? Every time D, okay. So what you need to do here, before copy paste, need to delete this. As when you copy paste down, D6, D7, the change will come, right? Now you paste here, see, you get the details. That's all. This is a true offset. Offset and match.
Why does 2 commas after D?
Sorry.
Yeah, after D you put 2 commas.
Yeah. So in the offset, offset formula, reference. Reference means I give this. Now, so here row or column movement from start point to end point, how can you move this? Now I don't need to row movement, I don't need to do row movement, right? The row, same row only I need to, identify the value for name, right? So from here, I need to get details. Then, so from here start point, do you need to change, do you need to move any rows up or down? No, the same row you need to select. That's why comma I put, right? This is a one comma. I don't see row numbers I put. How many rows move, you need to move? I don't need to move row, but columns I need to move. That's why put here. That is the reason we have the blank here, comma, right? I don't need to move any row. Same row I need to with column 9. That's the reason. Is it clear?
Sir, had the reference been D5, then the row would be 1, right? In that case.
So suppose
Huh.
see, suppose if I refer this, then I know I need to row movement 1. Suppose I'll give this. Suppose here this reference, instead of D5, I need to take D4. Okay. Now I need to fix this. Fix this. Now row movement also need to change. That's 1. I'll get the details. That means from the starting point, 1 row down, 9 columns right. That is the reason. So for this formula, 1 under 9 get through match. Now suppose I need to get here again only one row movement, but I need to from here I need to move 2 rows, right? That's the reason you need to change it to 2. Then this row from here offset will move 2 rows and 9 columns. Then suppose copy this. Now here 3 row movements like this. So if reference is a constant for every one, then row movement needs to change it. 1, 2, 3 like this. See, 1, 2, 3 like this. 4, 5 like this. Instead of this, I need to give the D5. So I give D5. I don't need to do the row moment. In the same row only I need to get the details. So row moment not required. Only column moment is there. Which column that the result you want. There's like this it will work. So based on the reference, it will work. This column and row moment. Very, very important. Clear? See, that's the reason offset. So we need to be very careful in the basic thing. So offset, this first 3 parameters only single cell selection, single cell value. So reference is start point, row is a row moment from the start point, column is from the selection column movements. Then we need to from the start to destination reach. That's the reason here. For every cell, starting point is this, destination is this. Starting point this, destination this. Starting point is this, destination this. So same starting point, no row movement, but column movement will be there. That is the reason. So when we give here row, I give blank. That's all. Because see, my start point will change, right? Like this. 5, 6, 7 automatically changes here. That's the reason I don't bother about row. Row moment I don't need at all. Clear this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is the about offset. Suppose H lookup. Now I use a H lookup. H lookup. H lookup. See, lookup value is this. Fix it. This lookup will not change. Lookup will not change. Now, see here. From what is the table array? Table array can be you can select from here to here, but heading is must. Or from here to here, or from here to here. Where the date starting, that's required. Like VLOOKUP column is still selected, then his lookup header you need to select. But header selection should start from header what we are looking. So we lookup value is this. Where is the header here? This one, fourth header. So from here we need to select this. See here. So this is the header. Now from the header, what is the row number you need to do? Selection is from header. I need to get this. That means row number 2. Then 0. See here, 1000. Right? Suppose if you want to check, I'll always check. See, delete. That means it's working. Now, for this row number, see, suppose if you want to get these details, again 1000. That means what? Row number instead of 2, I need to make 3. Like this, right? Now, I need to see row number 2, 3, 4 inside formula. This you need to change row 2, 3, 4, 5 like this consecutive numbers. So for that we need to use row or rows formula. How will row formula will look here? So row open bracket will give the row number 5, but I want 2 here. So what will how many numbers extra that you need to minus this arithmetical adjustment. See here, 2, 3, 4. Now, this instead of manual this thing, so what you need to do is this formula, copy it, okay, go here, then paste it here. Now, paste it. This don't require. So this is how we H lookup and row formula, single row. Okay, how rows of formula look here? Rows means how many rows you are selected. Rows. See how many rows we select, so many rows we'll get. Suppose I select these 2 rows, right? So I get the result. Now 3, as you copy, the number should get increment. So what you need to do here, this you need to fix. Here. Now see here. Now this rows formula, we need to copy and incorporate this. That's all. See, wherever like hard code in the basic level we put, then two supporting formulas, I need to get this. Now this not necessary, only to show this. See here, this is H lookup row or rows formula. See why I am telling this. So suppose you many people they are comfortable offset match. They through offset match they will get the details. Or you look up rows. Yes. Then index and match also can do it. People like index and match you can do it. They do it. So you need to understand this. That's why I told no hard and fast tool. Only we need to give only this is the formula you need to use it. No, it's not like that. Okay. Now, how you index match you need to do. Okay. So index and match. So in match, index here you can say index C array means what? From the selection, we need to select the area where we can get the result. So this is the result I need to get based on the months. Please remember. So again, index formula, no hard and fast rule, where you need to start select the table. I said you can select entire table sheet also, or head with headers, whatever. But we need to get only these details here. This is only this based on month. Okay. So data ID is this. Now see here. So what is the row we need to get here? So row number 1. Row number 1. Within the selection, please remember, not this. I'm not referring this. Within the selection, but I have referred this. In this selection, row number 1 we need to get. Then column number. From the selection, what is the column number for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get 5. That's all. This is a match formula. But I need to give what is I need to make dynamic. So row dynamic, column dynamic, 2, right? So we can do the row formula. So this row formula will give 5, but I want 1. So I need to give -1, right? Then how can you get 5 here? Match. This is 1, right? F4. Then index selected from this row. So date just above the header you need to select for match. Same related column you will get here. That's all. See here. So why this is come here like one.
So row you put -4. I think you literally put in the formula.
Okay.
-1 you put, yeah.
So see here like this. See, index also you can use. So who is stopping or who is restricting to you? Who is restricting you to use the same formula? No, that's your choice. Whichever formula you are comfortable, you can use it. See, it's same result you get. Got it?
Yes, sir.
This is how we can use this. Now, suppose how can VLOOKUP cannot use because we don't have the lookup value. So VLOOKUP cannot use in this case. See, this is the formulas you can use it. These two formulas you can get the details. Now, when you look at some others formula, how can you expect this is the formula you can use it? No, we cannot tell, right? So that's why you need to know all the formulas. When you look at someone's report, someone automation, you need to understand whether this same formula is used it or not, whether it's a dynamic or not. Else they do something nonsense in the in between, put the hard code numbers to deviate from the actions. Okay? So that's how we need to get the details. Now we understand what is a month and further related value we get here. Clear this now? See, what are the formulas used for this? Yes, this is the one. Any formulas you can use it. That's what I not mentioned all formulas because I used match You can add here also in your notes. We'll HLOOKUP and index also. Index is there here for some other purpose. What? Yeah. Okay. So if you don't clear, please ask me so that I can see. Now, suppose I zoom, I need to get 23 is over, right? So I'll put 30. So this sense set we need to check. See, automatically change. Conditional formula I put because I need to show no, that's the reason. See, all the reasons come here. Sleeping.
Sir, one doubt here.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between offset and index?
It's okay. Offset is jumping formula. Means from the starting place, from the selection place, without knowing you need to, without clue, you can get the details. See, start point here, we'll get the details of this. But index, within the selection, based on the row column, you need to get this. But offset also row column, right? So offset from the within selection, but here, index within selection, but offset based on the row number, column number, not selection, not necessary. So again, index is like physically you need to select which area you need to look for the details, but offset from the starting point based on the row column element, directly jump and get the details. So this not necessary like this.
Got it, sir. Thank you. Got it.
Okay.
So offset match is the best option to use, Anand, right?
So say I cannot say again, it's a good question actually. So because you are comfortable, you go for the offset. Because I am comfort again, I can use mix match. Suppose Danny likes his lookup very much, like we lookup. So I am very comfortable. So there is no best, all the best formula only. But how best you are in the formula or how confident you are, that matters. Suppose if you offset and match, you are not comfortable. See that moment, especially the count, you need to start count from 0. No other formula will count from 0. All other count from 1 only. Offset count from 0. There is a mismatch, right? Instead of counting from 0, counting from 1, values will change. That's the reason. Okay. No best formula, no worst formula, but how you need to, see, if you ask me, you should be perfect in all the formulas because you are the not only one person to build. Tomorrow, you are the person to review others' report. You cannot change the person to change the formula because I am comfortable in the offset, please change it. No. Are you getting result or not by using this index? Okay, what is the problem? Right? But you're since you are like an Excel expert, so you're comfortable for all the formulas, check whether it's the correct way they are doing the dynamic way or not. That's your responsibility. Clear? You are, please, you are builder and reviewer both. If you only build, that's your choice. But you reviewer also, no? Suppose I am automation person. I can choose anyone, any formula. Nobody can ask me. But if I am manager or team leader, supervisor, whatever you call, I am a reviewer, I need to know concepts of all the formulas. right? That's the reason you need to know all the formulas thoroughly with concept. Okay. Any other question? Please ask. Okay. Don't keep doubts within you, because these formulas, these logics across anywhere we can use it. Okay. So please, starting itself, see, I am not expecting to clear the project in 2 days. No, let us take a 1 month, one project only. But my target is, anything when you learn, you should comfortable in the logics and learnings. I am not expecting the result. I am expecting only the logics and thought process in this, not on formula. But formula we learned already. Logics, very, very important. All the angles we need to learn, we need to build. Any question, please ask. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we, based on the dates, based on the header dates, we need to know how to allocate. Based on the month and from the tracker, we need to know how to get the details separately. I don't need to get tracker, manually copy paste. No, I don't want, because my target debit credit same value you need to get, but here we'll get later, because some information that the reason. Okay. So that is the reason I need to get details separately. From here, I need to get the journals. From this, I cannot get directly, because I'm not going copy paste. Only to limit copy paste, this is enough. But my journal should come. So to that, we need to develop this. So what you need to do here to develop that, whenever you get the details here, right? Sometimes some months we need to details, some month we don't have details. So whenever value here, whenever get pop-up values here, for that immediately this row number should pop up. Means when if value is there, row number I want, else I don't want row number. So row formula we know. Sorry. See, row formula we'll get here. This is the first step. Row formula we are getting. But how I get row number? When value is there, I want a row number, else I don't want row number, blank. Not zero, blank, please. Blank I want. So what is the logic? If this value is greater than, or if this is this not blank, I want row number, else I don't want. Logics can be anything. Okay. Example, say here, if this value, this cell, okay, say greater than 0, okay, I want row number, see here, else I want blank. Understand the logic? See here. Now suppose I change, say like say April. See why here? Okay, okay. Can you tell me? See, this is a low point actually. Okay. Why this is like though is like blank, but I get the value.
Is it because the formula is there, sir?
Exactly. So formula is what you can say like So actually it is a blank, right? So when
Yeah.
this blank, here getting from this. So formula is nothing but the text. It is appearing here, right? So it is not 0. Okay, this is, I give the formula like no greater than 0, but any text, please remember, greater than either any other number. Text is bigger than this number, any number. Please remember this. So that is the reason, though I give greater than 0, obviously it's greater than 0. That's the reason it is not working. So what we need to do here, instead of this, what we can do here, equals blank. So it will work now. Why this is? Okay, this blank also not working. Oh, okay. It's blank means blank, right? Not row. See the logic. If the blank, what this is true, what I want, row number. That's the reason I am getting. See, suppose here this formula, this logic is wrong. See here, wherever the blank I got row number. That's the meaning here. So blank means, say other side, if condition, what's here, irrespective of the result. If this true, so this true means what? This is the blank. What you need to do? Blank. Then otherwise I need to get row. See here, it'll work now. See here. Here, when value is when you blank, I get blank. Else I get the value. Correct this? This blank. So blank means blank. I cannot put row number. Why? Because this details from here. So here we have the blank. So we cannot change the condition here. So this is the result here, the blank. So conditional here also blank. Now I cannot put 0. Okay. Now this is how it is. We will have to sense check always we need to do. So whenever value is there, we'll get the row number. Else I don't want. Means please remember, I need to get blank, not 0. Many people put 0, but that is not correct. Some other place it suppose 0 means it will come into general. I don't want this. Okay. So always put blank here, not 0. I'll tell you later. When I go step back, I'll tell you. So for this, when this value is blank, I need to get blank here. When you realize 0, when you have the value, I need to get row number. That's what I need to get row number here. Why will you get row number? I'll tell you. Now, just we'll recap first. Allocation we done. Then, based on the month end, we got the related month values here. Then, when you have the values, I need to get the row number. When you don't have the values, I need to get blank. These are the steps we did as of now. Clear this?
So what is this step relevant for? The row numbers that we are getting, is that for the next step?
Yes, next step. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Prepare the journals.
Okay.
This is logic is must, otherwise you cannot consolidate these numbers. This is must.
Right.
So think, you have any questions, please ask. Don't think what others think also. Let them think anything. You have the questions, please you ask. Take 2 to 3 minutes, think, and please get the logic. If you ask me to tell sequence, I am also working for this. Because this advanced Excel, logic and thought process, we learn to build a combination of formulas. Tomorrow, any project comes, you need to get the logic instantly. Maybe take time. So you need to build the logic. You cannot say no. That is my target. You cannot say no for any situation. Take time, have the thought, yes, this can be done, and do it. Please don't sleep.
Hmm.
Can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
Anand.
now this is the base. These two values required, right? Now these two values we don't want this blank in the journals. See here. Do you have the penny? No, we don't have the blanks here. That's how we need to make. For that, what we need to do, first, these values together we need to take. I don't want to blank. Suppose 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 like this. See here, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12 like this. No gap. Okay? These values together we need to take. Once if we take here, this related value is to take through VLOOKUP, right? Correct, na? VLOOKUP, index, whatever. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
You can do, right? So when you VLOOKUP, when you do this blank, what will you do? This is problem, right? Otherwise, this will link it and do it here. No, I don't want blanks. I want together values. Then only you can resize the data, otherwise you cannot. This see here. That's the reason we together we can see neatly you can get the journal details, right? So for that, what we need to do, we have the small formula. Small form is formula name is small, not short formula, right? This through some small formula we get the row number, right? So here, see, small formula will give ascending and descending base values, right? When we discuss the small formula, small formula will give based on the number which you give. So I want small 1, small 2, small 3 like this. Like this, ascending order. So that means in this one small one, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can say like, say already small, whatever the small formula will do, they will give the result. The same will say here ascending order only. It will never change the descending order jumble numbers, right? Because we get the row formula. Obviously, row number is ascending order only. But why we should give the small formula? A small formula will avoid this. As I said, this bigger than any other values. So this is not part of these numbers. To avoid that, I give this small formula. Let us look at this. See here, equals small formula. So array array is what here? Here in this. Here, this one. Okay? Like this, we can go in. Time I can give till like this extent. Okay? Now, comma. So go here, select this. Or I can till comma because sheet I'm capturing. So delete and do this. I can coming, don't do it. See here, fine. See here, this is not, 8 is not there. That's the reason, right? So this is how we can get entire row number here. All the details of this, all this we're getting all the details here. Clear now? Why we need to do this small formula? See, exactly we get here till 12. So don't worry about this thing. We have this lot of workings for this. Don't worry. Now think only this, right?
So one question here.
Yeah.
In the small formula, the reference or the K, it asks for K, right? I mean, that
Yes,
is a
yes.
sequence, is it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 sequence. Because I need to have the ascending, right? Small C.
Okay.
Small 1, small 2, small 3, small 4, small 5, small 6, small 7. Like this.
Okay.
In this range, which is the first small, this second small, third small, fourth small,
Right.
fifth,
Okay.
like this.
Got
So
got
that's
it.
the reason, I guess. Now, this is the dependent. Suppose if someone delete this, it will go away. For your understanding, I put here. But will this through this number, we need to incorporate in this formula. I don't want to depend on this. So how can this here rows formula can be, right? Rows formula like this. Only one row selected. See, one I got. No move to means what? This and this. That means what? K5, K6. See here, K5, starting K5, fix it. Then paste it here. See, it will come. Now, this formula, copy it. Then here, you paste it. This reference. See here. Okay. Now, copy and paste here. This not required. This is how it is. So formula. So whatever the values are there here, so automatically you will get here. Now suppose if I change say here January, okay, January. See only one number, right? When you go here, only one number I got. So that's what we need to do this step. All the row numbers will get one place. Because we need to summarize the details in one place, not here. This is a tracker. We don't want anything. But for the journals, we need to take separately this value. How can you say? How can you take? Based on when this number gets, automatically we will get this number. How can you get this number? Can you tell me? This related number I want to get from here.
So what is the question, sir?
See, here I got the 9 number. So 9 number here, but I want display this value here.
VLOOKUP.
Yeah, simple VLOOKUP. So I'll restrict you, don't use VLOOKUP. Then what formula you can use? Except VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is banned. Then what formula you can use?
Index.
Very good. Index formula. Right? Index or VLOOKUP. Any other formula you can give? Any other formula you can get? Use to get this? Any other formula can you get?
Sir, match will not work, sir.
So, match, what will you give? What is the purpose of match? No, good question. Don't restrict. Suppose, even if it's wrong, question, please don't think anything. Just ask, because you need to clarify it. So match, what is the match formula will do? End result. Anyone can tell me what is the match end result?
Will give you the row, the numbers actually, not the values inside the
Exactly.
reference.
So match formula end result is a number. Then what is the number? Q number from the selection. But we don't want the selection Q number. We want the related values, search values. What is the search formula? Search means text, not search. So from one table to another table. So I have the table here. This related value, you'll have to go here and the search this table and get it. So 9, the number, related number you need to search and get. That means what? Lookup formula. Lookup means we look up vertical lookup. So lookup. Match only the Q number. That's all. Okay. So lookup, index, and one more formula you can get through address and indirect match, all that combination will get, you can get. Think and how can you get through address? Just I leave it to you. Think. We'll see the next week that. Okay. Now, so through we look up. So we can do here. Look up this thing. Yes. Comma. So I don't want like column index dynamic. So through match not required because always is 2 only. So 0. When always like columnar constant, don't use like match formula. No, not required. Okay. So enter. So we'll get the values. Okay. Now again I'll every stage please check the sense check. This is my habit. Now we go here, see all the values you get. Right? Resize the value, row numbers, and related value you get. Got it? Any questions here? Then how through index I can get here? So index. So go here. So here you need to select. From the select, what is the area that you need to select, right? But when you select and get the no, please remember. So I'm doing wrong. Okay, can someone like rectify this? Select the row number and data will select. Then row numbers this, right? Value here 1000. Is this correct? So I need to fix this. See here, 1000, 2000 like this. Is it correct now? But why is this wrong result we are getting through index? How can I correct it? Index, yes. So why this is error coming? This is a problem. So, I'll ask, you are actually expert. So I'm doing the index formula, but I'm row number I'm referring, but why I'm getting wrong result? What I can do it? I can rectify this. Please, anytime when you get error, please remember this. Immediately don't delete and rebuild the formula. Whether you get the result and you want to look at some other formula wrong result, keep and you build your formula and check and tell them what is the difference. Okay. Now you got the wrong result, right? How can you rectify where I did the mistake? When you rectify this, you will not do this mistake again in the future. That is the reason. Correct only this mistake, not by doing the fresh formula, you will not learn anything. Please remember. Okay. How through rectification, you need to get the wrong result, and you can learn better. So now anyone can tell me what is that we need to do to rectify this?
So we need to add a match formula with that.
No.
No?
At this point of time, what we need to do to rectify this? No change formula, no other formula put in this now.
We can look at the results step by step, Anand. The breakup of the formula.
See, what is the formula here? Index. So this is a range, right? Then row number 5. I selected this. I get this. But result is wrong. One small correction required. That's all. One small correction.
Sir, click on an Excel, sir, 2000.
Yes. See, row number 6 selected properly. And this also C14 to C5 to 14. C5 to 14 here. My details. This is what we need to focus. Okay. We'll get errors. Obviously, when you build the formulas, this type of errors will come. But address this, so that next time you will not do this mistake at all. For this, we are not focusing on the features of the formula. That's the problem. That's why the basic and also there's a difference. We know to understand the formulas, but when you get the real-time scenario, we'll forget everything. Okay, so that's the reason projects required, so that will not go wrong. Okay, what is the what is the tell me what is the feature of the index formula, anyone? What is the features of index formula? These are the parameters.
So index from the selected array based on the required, row, it will throw the value.
Okay. Now, first array. Array is result range. Okay, result range. Suppose for this array, this is the result range. What you want? Suppose this also can be result range. Selection is important. How you select, that's left to you.
Like Anand, when you selected here only the column C, right? So it is
Okay.
not actually referring the row numbers.
Means?
Suppose the index, right? So you have the row number and the journals, but in this array, it is not looking at what row it has to select.
So that means you need to select like this?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. So first thing, first of all, you can select this and this, but result column should be selected. Result area should be selected. Row or columns. Okay. Now only one column I have. So either you can select or you can select any column or select result extent. Please remember this. Selection is first. So based on the selection, row number will change, not row number this. I told right earlier also. Row number for this from the selection row number. So I select this row number, selected this in. What is the row number for this?
1.
1. But here, what is the row number I referred? 5. That is the reason I get this result. Instead of this, I get the here. Instead of getting this, I get this. Means from this, what is the row number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Suppose had I selected entire column, then row number this is correct. See the change. Now, suppose in this formula, same formula, instead of row 5, I can select row 1. Now, you will get correct result. See the difference now. Means selection is important. Within the selection, what is the row number? I selected only resulted extent and refer row number this is not correct. When you select here, row number is only 1, but I cannot say the 5. 5 means it will go here. Suppose I select this, how I got the row number 5? Because row formula I use this. No? That's why if I want to row number 5, so we need to select the entire column. Entire column. Then this row number correct. This index formula, please remember, this is not related with this. This is related with the selection, that's all. Fortunately, when you select entire column, since we are using the row number, the both will match. But earlier, for the selection, I did like this. So, I selected only this, see here. Okay? So, I need to get the first one first, right? So I am selecting here. This it will not work. That is the reason. So always suppose if you want to select this, so these are exact row numbers, right? So selection is different or row number is different. It will not match. That's why you will get a wrong result. So you need to be very, very careful in this. So, okay, again I'm telling if you get confused. So index formula, first thing, what is the result range we have selected? Within the selection, okay, I'll tell you, okay, you can now see like this, okay. Now you tell me, suppose if you select this, if you have to get result of this, what is the row number for this? You cannot say, there is no header. From the selection, so this is 1, this 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, not 5, 6 like this. Right? That's how it will work. Row number, column number for the index selection based on the selection itself, not the appearing here. That is the reason we get error here in the first place. Clear now?
So one question here, sir.
Yeah.
So when we are using the index and match, so basically, as per my understanding, index we are selecting the whole range, and the match has to be inside that selected range, isn't it?
Okay. So now in this case, how can see index you selected this? Okay. Very question. Okay. Very good question. You selected. To which we need to match now to get the row number, related row number. What is the match? What is the lookup value for this match? We don't have anything, right?
That's right.
So the index match will not work. So match will get through the row number. But row number we have the here already. But
Sir, I was not referring to this example. I was just asking generally. In case we are
generally-
mixing index and match, then the match range should be a part of the index selection range, right? It cannot be anything else.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. That is right.
That was my question.
Yeah, correct. You're right. Okay. Index selection, match selection, both should be same, correct?
Okay.
So in this case, where we are getting row number like this, but how you get the row number? Because row number exactly based on the selection. That means header. Based on this, right? How you get when you select like this only, this is applicable, otherwise no. Link it.
Yeah.
Please, very, that's the reason concept is very important. Learning formula is not important at all. This is where people will go wrong. Okay. Anyway, so I stop here. So we'll continue with the next session from this. Okay. Till then, please practice this. Okay. What do you need to practice? So what is the allocation formula? Okay. Then how can you get based on the month, based on this month? I need to get the value. When you realize that row number we need to get, otherwise I don't want. Okay. This we need to get. Till here you practice, then we'll see the next class, the entire thing.
Okay, sir.
I'll send this file also for so. But
Thank you.
by looking at formulas, don't worry. We'll get to know all this and what is logic, everything. Okay. So these are the formulas.
Sure.
Very easy way I make you understand. What is the importance of all this? And once if you know this project, you can get most of the logics. Going forward, easily understand. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll share the file and video also. So we'll see next Saturday. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.